As you may please the court, my lord, I appear on behalf of accused number 17 in the matter.
Thank you. Yes, what is the position?
Thank you, my lord. As everybody knows by now, the accused was extradited from the United States. She appeared in the lower court from the 12th of August. And after the bail application, the matter was transferred to the High Court on the 16th of August. And here she is. We considered from the state side that there might be a pre-trial, but I get the indication from my learned colleagues that they're not ready for that purpose yet. So, but they will address your lordship on that. She was granted bail in the district court, but I will address that later.
Yes, Mr.
As it may
Makubela.
please the court, my lord, I confirm the submissions insofar as the process that led to us before you today. And in addition to that, for purposes of today and the transfer of the accused to your court, arrangements were that we are going to be provided disclosure only today and after these proceedings. And from what I discern from my learned colleague, it would appear that there is a lot of perusal that is going to be involved. We have accordingly agreed on a date of the 18th of November.
But why in November if it's just a matter of disclosure?
It is disclosure, and we have a need to get instructions insofar as the way forward with regard to the matter. We hardly have any idea what is inside the docket, and from what we hear is that the number of documentations involved there is such that November would not be an unreasonable time within which we could be expected to have at least be able to deal with what might need to be dealt.
Mr. Makubela, I don't know what information is going to be disclosed to you, and it seems to me you also do not know. But what is clear to me is that 2 months is just way too long.
That might appear to be so.
Pardon?
I agree with that. That might appear to be so. But
shouldn't you then first assess what information there is and consult with your client and then decide on a date? Or shouldn't we then look at postponing the matter to sometime next month?
I don't know if I will or we will be able to do justice to what is already indicated as voluminous documentation involved, and there are other processes also that are at play which do not necessarily have a bearing on the purpose why we require the time that we have agreed upon. And if, with respect, my lord, my learned friend has an idea of what is in there, and it is on the basis that we have both, having applied our minds to what potentially is at hand, agreed on the 18th of November.
Yes, Mr. Tennyson.
My lord, yes. Just for the information of my learned colleague, I haven't got an idea what's in the docket. I know what is in the docket. But in any event, it is thousands of pages.
Same difference.
I can tell the Honourable Court that. It is a lot. But if one reads the forensic report, you'll have a very good idea of what the case is about. I suggested an earlier date, but my colleague gave me the same reasons as what he gave the Honourable Court now.
No, apparently there is a second leg to this, and it's not only the information that must be disclosed, but also something that is happening behind the scenes, if I understand it correctly.
I don't think it's a secret. There's a civil process ongoing. the accused is bringing an application to have the extradition and the charges and everything quashed.
Or is that the behind the scene issue, Mr. Makubela?
For lack of a better word, yes. my
Oh.
lord, with respect.
Yes, Mr. Tenesa?
So how long that will take, we're not 100% sure, but I'm quite certain that it should be finalized by November at least. But I told my colleague that the one is not dependent on the other. So if the Honourable Court postpones the matter to an earlier date, it will suit the state. I must just add, in all fairness, on the 16th, when this matter was transferred to the High Court, I told the Honourable Court to make a ruling or to make an order that the defence provide us with a 2 terabyte external hard drive to copy the docket. Now, it's only brought today. So, but it is, the final order is in the court's hands, as it is.
So,
Indeed, my lord, the state was brought today with the understanding that it should be brought today. Otherwise, if the understanding was that it should have been brought earlier, there is no reason why my instructing attorney wouldn't have done that, and those are my instructions.
yeah, you see, Mr. Makubela, I specifically do all the pre-trials in this division and the DJP, because our experience has been that the matters just drag and drag and drag on our court rules, and matters are postponed for inordinately long periods, whereas shorter periods makes the management of the case much easier. And that is the policy in this division at least. So I'm very loath to postpone a matter for 2 months for pre-trial. You have to look at a date in October, because if the information is given to you during the course of this week, or maybe even today or tomorrow, I can see no reason why you need 2 months. And if the other processes have a bearing on this case, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
I understand that, and without any disrespect to your lordship, one should look at it from the perspective of accused number 17, who is at least a month old into the matter, insofar as deciding as to whether it's too long or too far, as compared to other accused that have been here for years and so forth, that have got all and had all the opportunities to deal with whatever needed to be done or dealt with regards to what the state have provided to them. And I must say, with respect, my lord, that I don't see us coming back in October and saying to your lordship we are making any headway in the light of what is known to the state and is indicated by himself. But if we have to come back in October to say we are not ready, it is something else. But we already on, today is the 11th of September, and there is consultation that is involved. Besides consultation, there is reading that is involved. There is cross-reading and so forth. And I am having that difficulty to simply accept that the October suggestion is in fact fair in the circumstances. But we will be guided by your wisdom with respect.
Yes, Wilma? Yes, the matter is postponed to Wednesday, the 16th of October, 2024. The accused bail is extended and you're warned to be back in this court again at 9 o'clock in the morning. Thank you.
As a pleasure.
As it may please the court, Madam.
Concludes my role. May I have the excuse?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Case number 66 of 2019, State versus Marwitz.